for the part.
All across the board. They cast in like 5 or 6 different offices, acting schools all across America and the UK.
It's like cowboy bars, like everything you can imagine. Trying to find someone who was like wanted to make sure we turned over every rock to find someone who had sort of charisma and this sort of maverick sort of swagger. And
turns out that was a total waste of money because the person got the part was the first person to audition. He was literally the first person to walk in the door. Kathy, I apologize for wasting that. It's nice to be sure, though.
I've taken that out of your salary.
Okay, that's fair.
Well, now that
anyway,
you're sure.
so you want to say who it is?
Yeah, I think this is the best kept secret in Hollywood. The identity of this person is Aleden Ehrenreich.
Yes.
And he's actually here today.
Guess what?
He's here today, so let's bring him out.
Oh my God.
Welcome, Alden.
Thank you. Hi. Hi, everybody.
You just flew in yesterday, right?
Yeah, I flew in yesterday.
Yeah, well, thanks so much for coming to the panel. Thanks for making it the celebration. Did you get any chance to look around the show?
No, I didn't.
Probably not.
No, this is
Keeping
my
you-
first taste of it. Yeah.
We're keeping you under wraps here, so maybe we'll put a helmet on you sometime and just come and send you. Well, now I told you, so I can't do that. Next one. So what was it like? I mean, as they said, you were the first to audition, and then you had to wait while they wasted the time of 2,999.
Yeah. Well, I went in a few times, and just the whole time. I mean, when it first came along, I knew kind of everybody would be going out for it, and I read the sides, and I loved them, and I thought, all right, who knows? But let me give it a shot, and then I auditioned for about 6 months, and I went. The coolest part of that audition process was I went on the Falcon, and that is, I mean, kind of what you were saying, Ryan. It's like it's pretty unbelievable, and you get there and you kind of have, as a kid, like this character especially, you play make believe and you imagine, and you kind of imagine what it would be like. So when you get there, you're like, oh yeah, okay. Here it is, and it's pretty incredible. So I'm just very, very excited. Yeah.
So you're screen testing aboard the Falcon, because I imagine you're trying to see whether or not you have chemistry with the Falcon.
Yeah.
Any other co-stars that you would screen test with?
Yeah, Chewbacca, which is pretty incredible. I'd never acted with a Wookiee, so that's a whole different thing, which was pretty. Yeah, it's amazing. I had the blaster and the whole kind of costume and everything. It was awesome. Yeah.
Chris and Phil, you were telling me that there was something particular about Alden's reaction, or perhaps maybe lack of expected reaction, because you watched thousands of people do that first discovery of the Falcon and Chewbacca, and you saw a trend. But,
Oh, well, I mean, only the finalists made it onto the actual Falcon.
oh, I see. All right.
When Chewbacca wouldn't have
We wasted money, but not that
Oh,
much.
okay, good. But you would say that there was a commonality in that reaction, right?
Yes, I mean, it's such a surreal experience for anybody to like, all right, walk on, here's the Millennium Falcon, here's the, this is the lounge, this is the cockpit, and here's a 7'3" giant talking bear man, and for everybody was like, the first 20 minutes of like trying to shoot a screen test, everyone was just like,
We didn't even roll the camera. We're just like, they need to get this out of their system.
It's pretty neat.
What was your trick, Alden, to not do that, to not freeze up?
Well, I mean, kind of. So it's like there's something about it that just felt like so exciting that I think that was more exciting than it was like actually being on Falcon after having seen it for so long. It's just it's pretty. You just kind of immediately go like, oh. Yeah.
So, who have you told?
Well, this is kind of where everybody's going to find out. The one person I did tell was my mom, but this is basically where everybody's going to find out. Although people have been coming up to me and saying congratulations.
That's a good response. Well, what was your mom's reaction?
She's pretty thrilled. It's amazing with this, like with other roles I've got, people are like, wow, it's so exciting. And with this one, she was just like, what? You know, like it's so, and she actually just recently, she's moving out of the house I grew up in, and she just found the box of my Star Wars toys and all the Han Solo action figures I had, so she just sent me a picture of all of those, yeah.
We have that photo. Do we have that photo? All right, we'll go. Here we go.
I'm sure some people out there have that.
You got Bosk too, nice.
I like the Tupperware.
Yeah, I like the setting. That's really good.
She's
You got some previs going on here.
Yeah,
Right, that's my mom's handwriting.
she wants to be first camera operator on this movie.
I love this because then you got the doubly good news that you're in a Star Wars movie and your mom never threw out your Star Wars toys.
Yeah,
so
that's right.
That's an
It's
incredible.
maybe very disorganized.
Yeah, that's
All right, so where are you? Where are you guys in terms of you said you guys just moved to London to start this process. I mean, when are cameras going to roll on this project?
Probably end of January, early February, right around that. So we've got a good 6 months of prep. There's a lot of sets to design and build and characters and robots, droids, and aliens and crazy creatures for Neil and his team to build. So it's there's a lot of prep work that goes into a movie like this. You can't just sort of like show up and be like, oh, we'll shoot at a Starbucks.
And is this your first time working with a British crew?
Yeah, we're really excited. I mean, we're using a lot of the same crew that were on Ryan's movie and Rogue One. We're sort of some from each camp, and they are the best in the business. So it's you can already tell from the people that we're working with that it's going to be a dream working with people as talented as this.
So Ryan, having just completed your principal photography or being just that close to completing it, any words of advice after having worked for months with this British crew to keep them happy?
Tea.
Yeah, give me some tea. Lay it on me, man.
No, I'm kind of envious. Like being at the end of this, I kind of wish that we could just keep filming because when you said it, it's just like the best people in the business. It's amazing, and I'm really envious that you guys get to. It's like I feel like I'm coming out of a ride and seeing you guys online about to go into it, and my hair is standing up, and like my eyes are wide, and I'm like, oh. But I'm really excited for the experience you guys are going to have.
What football team should we root for to ingratiate ourselves to the crew the most? Oh yeah, maybe everyone on the same time.
Broncos, I think, probably
Maybe the Denver Broncos.
Well, it seems only fair. I mean, we have a director offering advice to directors who are about to begin their journey, and Alden, you're about to begin your journey in a Star Wars movie. It seems only fair to bring on actors who just recently completed something with 2 Star Wars movies under his belt now. Let's bring him out and see what kind of advice he has to offer. Would anyone be interested? Any fans of FN 2187? John Boyega. Well, it seems John could definitely give us all advice on entrances. Right?
Unless we just said the area, guys, and just
Top
saw some
five.
posters.
Well, here's the thing, though. This is the first celebration. Well, actually, not the first celebration, but the celebration is in your hometown.
Yeah, man, I'm a Londoner.
What's that like? What's that like?
This is mad. Oh, this is fantastic. Obviously, I've been to Celebration before, and I've been in Anaheim, and we didn't get a chance to really meet the fans out here in London, but this is amazing. There's so many of you, so thank you for having me.
Now, when we started this panel, I actually had Kerry and Kathy talk about Ryan when Ryan wasn't here so that we wouldn't embarrass him. But now that he's out here, feel free to embarrass him. What was it like to work with Ryan Johnson as your director?
Ryan is awesome. Ryan's awesome. I always like to say that he's doing an indie movie within a studio franchise. The characters have been pushed in a new direction in a very, very cool way. And we're having fun. Really, really fun.
That's true.
Yeah. Any spoilers?
Well, actually, let me face that one right here. No, you want to find out some spoilers. I'm not going to do that, but I do want to address something here without spoilers for people who are deeply concerned about Finn, because when we left him, he was in a coma. So can you assure us you actually walk around and talk and move and do something in episode 8, or? Finn's okay. That's what I'm just trying to get.
We did at some point joke that it would be great to just have him be in a coma for the whole movie. You just keep cutting back to him. And it's just like his outfit's farther slightly, his mother's something.
But the story is very, very interesting. And I've done this before. So it's very, very interesting to just keep it kind of like secret.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. But in terms of the process, the production, I mean, how did this shoot compare to The Force Awakens? Because The Force Awakens was your first exposure to being a Star Wars fan on a Star Wars set. Did any of that kind of sort of
remembers my Han Solo action figure that I had from Episode 7. Remember that? Guys, there's more signatures on it. It just gets better as a Star Wars fan. I get to come into work, I enjoy my time with new members of cast, and obviously Ryan's great with a new energy and a new take on a real story, and it feels like Star Wars, but then at the same time you have a new director to lead us in an interesting path, so it's really, really fun. I'm having fun.
So how much has your life changed now that you are Finn, a star of Star Wars?
I mean, I just got back from Tesco's, so seriously, I know what bothered me, but it's been fun. It's strange to see all these figures still. It's something that I haven't taken in. Oh man, you're playing Han Solo, man. It's your dad. Oh man. It's crazy. But it's been great, and the Star Wars fans have been amazing. It's like the best fandom to be a part of. It's really.
So any words of advice for all of them?
I don't know, man. I really don't know. But you're gonna be fine. I mean, you got that child stuff done, don't you? And he's smiling just like you. This is great. No, it's gonna be fun. Very, very good experience, man. And obviously, you're great energy, so you enjoy the ride. Sure. Take care of him.
Oh man, one person that I met briefly on my stay here, because I've been here for a while, and maybe we can talk about it briefly because I really enjoyed being here, was Kelly Marie Tran. And this is her first big movie, and it's a big Star Wars movie, and the two of you have worked with her. If you could talk about working with her.
I am so excited for you guys to meet Kelly. This will be in good time, and I think, I don't want to say too much also because I want her to be able to come out and present herself properly down the line, but she's really something special. She's really something special.
She's got a lot of great energy and a great addition to our Star Wars family. This is a family that keeps growing. Look, I mean, we've got the prequel trilogy represented here with Ryan and John. We've got the new standalone programs represented here with Chris, Phil, and Alden, and it just feels like we need to represent the classic trilogy here, don't we? We need to really fill out this family portrait. So Without further ado, please welcome Mark Hamill and Carrie Fisher.
The real stars are here.
There we go. Oh, here we go.
She's got 9,000 followers on Instagram.
Millie, come here.
What kind of a world are we living in?
All right, my first question is for Millie. No, welcome, Mark. Welcome, Carrie. Welcome, Gary. Welcome, Millie.
Thank you.
How's Star Wars Celebration going for you?
You know, it's amazing because the emotions that come across are so genuine and so raw. You know, it's moving that way because you can tell you're a part of people's childhoods, and it's palpable exuberance. I mean, sometimes I just get lightheaded with it. I have to think of something else, or I just fake dead away. Seriously. I know you do. But really, thank you so much. I can't tell you. You come through the line, and I'm really tired, but it's something that just gives me a charge like I can't explain. I'm so grateful. Your turn.
What he said on the voice. Now, he ain't heavy, he's my brother. And it is like, it's like family. And the great thing about the movie is that those of you that have children, that have impregnated people, can take those tiny humans and take them to these movies and see which characters they respond to, and all that stuff is so awesome. And we bring little tiny, just born people in Princess Leia outfits, which I appreciate, because I think that you swallow those outfits so the baby doesn't come out nude, which would be so embarrassing. So it's a fantastic thing, and I've lived with this.
That theory before. It's a very interesting theory.
So you have to think about that. That's why we're very sibling-like.
It's very deep and stupid.
We've been fighting backstage.
No, I'm not that.
We've been fighting backstage with an American accent.
At the same time. It's lovely calling you that.
What is the matter with you?
You can't take me anywhere.
But I brought you here.
And I promise you I'd be on my best behavior. You know something, people say, are you guys really like brothers and sisters? I said, yeah, we fight all the time. We're not speaking to each other for years at a time.
Now we're not speaking to each other.
But we have a shared experience, and darn it, I will defend her with my life. But she still drives me crazy!
It's a dirty job that someone's got to do.
It is.
I do drive him crazy, and he'll demonstrate that throughout the evening.
Donna, you're a damn exasperating woman. That was actually Thornton Wilder's first title. The working title for Merchant of Yonkers was A Damn Exasperating Woman.
I was hoping you'd bring that up.
I know. It eventually became Hello Dolly. See, I'm a phone to.
He has so many stories like that, and that is what Star Wars is about.
Absolutely.
This is actually the new sequel. I know I'm not getting giving that
Oh,
away.
spill your guts.
Well, the new sequel is about a lot of stuff with Hello Dolly.
Yes, oh, that's right. Yeah.
Hello Gary.
And
I'm just
now
here to
Billy.
make sure Gary gets a part, at least in the next one.
I think he's a
There
natural.
are
there
no
dogs in
pets
this universe,
in Star
guys? We
Wars.
worked
Don't
this
you
out.
agree? We're
There are
talking
no
about-
dogs, are there?
There should be.
Bill,
That's
Chris,
fine.
come on.
There should be. We can make that happen. We have the power.
You guys, there aren't enough pets in space, right? All right, that's my contribution.
and we love you for it. Ryan, is this a snapshot into what your production experience was like? Is this what-
Talk to Colin. Space Pets. It was all this.
Oh, fantastic. I can't thank you all enough for coming and saying hi and wrapping up this celebration in such a memorable way. This is the Star Wars family. We're going to take some family portraits here before we wrap. And I want to remind everyone that the closing ceremonies are happening here. Warwick Davis is going to come out and recap an amazing past 3 days. This has been all of us. We're going to see you in Orlando, where we're going to be able to talk about Star Wars Episode 8 and the Untitled Han Solo Star Wars movie. Please join me in thanking these amazing families.
Thank you.